しゃりだ退屈なように退屈なブースを口ずさんだ Till yesterday 必ず何かが変わると信じて急げhurry up 君の夢だともっと叫んでここまで届くようにそうさシャリダウンそうさシャリダウン回る世界にかけて Do your dream かけて Do your dream 止まることなく君は走る君は走る朝焼けの街見下ろす時このひととき鮮やかな日君と走る君と走る待つことはないのさ
There we go. There we go. I'm a little sad, I'm not gonna lie. The Astros having their anniversary stream and I can't watch it because I gotta do my stream. Am I sighing heavy enough for you, gang? He does. I wish I could watch it. I'll have to watch the VOD. I will definitely be watching that VOD. Ooh. One sec. I forgot to lock my door. Real quick. Gonna do that. Ugh. Move over, chair. Well, damn. I still haven't caught up on the VOD. Oops. It's okay, Greedra. It's okay. Yeah. I need happier music than this. This is too calm. I want to be in a better mood. Okay, get rid of the detective music. Do we want the old music? No, we don't want the old music. Dang it. I need something hype. I need something fun because I'm no, I don't want jazz. I was listening to some acid jazz earlier, but Japanese. Oh well, that's a good thing. I'll talk about that in a hot sec. Let me go to a playlist so I can chit and chat, but to something upbeat and fun. No, that one's not a good playlist for Twitch. That'll get me copyrighted. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care if this segment gets muted. I want to listen to these old songs. Here's some fucking classics. Oh no! My face! One sec. Where the fuck is that? Okay, I found it. Okay. This is better. God, OG Beyblade had some rocking tracks. Let's Beyblade. Alright. Let me turn it down a little more. Anyway, so good news, everyone! Starship Troopers is gonna get Starship Troopers Extermination is gonna get the voice actor for Johnny Rico in its next update. So I'm happy for that. They're introducing a new planet. They're introducing like permanent bug corpses. They're introducing weak points. Whole lot of stuff they're adding into that game. Oh man, they're having a lot of Game Fest stuff going on like as of late. Motion causing a commotion. You can tell I really liked Beyblade as a kid. I think you can find the original Beyblade series on YouTube. You can find all the original episodes. But yeah, who knows? Oh. But yeah, Starship Troopers is getting an update, which I've been feeling like the game has been kind of stale for me personally for a little bit. And so I'm excited that they're going to introduce some fresh things into it. So definitely happy about that. Also why I'm a little late today on stream. Because like Mushu needed her cat litter changed and I forgot about it. But also I got a package in today. Literally, I got it right before I had to start stream. It was replacement headphones. I got the kinds I used to I was wearing. So today will be the last stream of me listening with a one bud functioning pair of earbuds. Bounce me back. On I just no quit. Let's just keep on ripping. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. So, all right, we got 2 songs in. God, I want to let the second one play, but oh fuck, one sec. It might. There we go. We can go in and let that play. All right. But anyways, let's go over to gameplay 2.0. Here we are. We are at the gameplay, the play of games. So, what the fuck happened last time? I barely remember. Does anyone else remember? Because it's been a week and I almost forgotten. I feel like... Right! God, we had... I'm not gonna actually say because Greeger still hasn't watched the VOD, so I won't say what happened last time. But I remember now. I looked at one portrait in this thing. I was just saying I didn't get... Yeah, no. I won't, Greeger. You can rewatch the VOD. But yeah, 2 of the characters had some we got our first canon ending. And then we got a little bit of a back. I will say what happened, but I won't go into a huge amount of detail. Essentially, we got some emotional character growth with Alice. And it's been rethinking how I look at her. I took a clip of Alice betray. What? Did Alice betray us? I don't remember. God, it feels like it's been a week. Oh man. But yeah. But yeah, we mainly had stuff going on with Tenmyoji and Alice. I like it's I really, yeah, I know. Wait, Alice betrayed? No, it wasn't Alice who betrayed us. It was Clover. It was Clover who betrayed us. Clover got all the points, right? She got to 9 points and then she left, right? Yeah, that's what happened. Oh. Right. We had a round where everyone picked betray and there was no fucking trust. And that is the round. Wasn't that one stream back? No, that was like 4 streams back for me. That was like, I've had a, well, no, I didn't have a Lancer stream this week, but I had other streams. But yeah, no, Clover, it wasn't that, we had a round where everyone picked betray. And I think Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark left us. Oh god, I barely remember. My memory is going to shit. ADHD brain can't focus. Well, that's just memory. That's not ADHD brain. You should just repeat what you did last stream so we both remember. Let's see what the timeline fucking looks like. I'm half tempted, Greedra. Maybe not a full replay, but just like maybe a little bit of a certain segment so I can get refreshed. Okay, where the fuck is this save? Yeah, as you can see, we got the Tenmyoji sticker. Hold on. Oh, this is the beginning of the game. I guess we got to an endpoint. Yeah, this is right at the beginning of the game. What is this? Bee garden. What is the long? Right. Okay. So Alice told us about. Alice took. Okay. Right. Okay. So we went into the booth and we thought, well, Alice is unconscious, so I'll just pick Ally because I'm not a total dickbag. And then we fucking died because Alice ran in at the very last second to pick betray. And so when we went in going betray, Alice was like, we kind of assumed Alice was just like being a bitch and she was trying to kill us, but Alice was just panicking, freaking the fuck out because like she's in a death game and she's actually quite more human than she actually lets us on to be. And then we got to a point where, hey, you don't have the information you need, and so because there's a code that Alice brings up. I think if I revisit this path, I will start from here. I might do that with any of these. We're in the infirmary over here with who planted the bomb? And who planted the bomb? And then this is Fee wins the game. This is Sigma wins the game, but gets game over because I was like, sorry, Sigma, we're not letting you have this. Okay. So, I think the only route available... Yeah, we only have... Yeah, see, we got the Tenmyoji ending here. Okay. So, I think what we should do is into the CDs, into the yellow door, Infirmary. This is the infirmary puzzle. I forget who's with us in the infirmary puzzle. How about we do infirmary after escape, and we go down here, and then we'll go down this line down here. Yeah, we'll go down this line. I think that'll be a nice way to wrap things up. And then on the final day, these two routes here may unlock info in these other routes, but if not, then what we'll do is we'll go down these routes over here. Yeah. We're making a lot of headway. And like, we got our first ending, so I'm imagining things will wrap the fuck up, I hope. Well, no, I don't want it to wrap up. I want it to be experienceable and a pleasant. I want it to take the time it thinks it needs and not waste mine. That's what I think. But yeah, we'll start here after the puzzle because I don't want to replay the puzzle. But yeah, let's jump to here. We'll get ourselves a gist of what's going on. Another elevator, huh?
You think this actually works?
Alright, so we're with Tenmyoji right now. Don't know. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey.
B?
Someone's coming.
Okay, so we're with B and Tenmyoji. Luna, Clover, and Kay.
With Dio, Quark, and Alice tagging along.
Alright, Quark is conscious yet now. So that's important. Dio, Quark, and Alice tagging along. Oh god, that must have been horrible. Just so like Dio, Alice, and Quark. Just like two adults who are probably gonna be fighting a non-stop. Both of which... Well, not both of which. One of which had the intent to kill. Like, definitely has the intent to kill. And the other who's kind of cold. But yeah. I've been drinking lemonade today. We finally have more lemonade in the house. I'm super happy about that. Because, like, I drink a lot of water or stuff that flavors water. Because the only other damn thing we ever keep in the house is just soda. And I saw my dad have a kidney stone. I don't want to be like that. So yeah. Oh, my first glass was lemonade, so the rest of this stream is just going to be water. But yeah, okay. But yeah, it's like I could just see Quark standing in between them, just being like, Mom, Dad, please stop fighting. God, I love that old meme. Oh, I also worked on art today. I finished a character portrait for one of the characters in our Lancer campaign, so I'm very excited to get reactions from the other players. But yeah, I already sent it off to the DM. Yeah, he'll probably use it. Yeah, the next thing I work on, well, either, and I don't think they're gonna be here in this stream. I have yet to see them in a single one of my streams, but I don't care about that. It's probably gonna be, I think I'm gonna draw Soleil next. I think that'll be what I do. It'll either be Soleil next, or I draw a future character for the Lancer campaign. But yeah, I did something in my calmer style, so I think I'll draw Soleil next. Practice like the alternative style that I draw in. But yeah, I want to pair up Soleil. Don't say this around too much, but I'm going to be drawing Soleil in the drawing I did with Junie a while back. So yeah, and I have a special little plan for. I'm not just gonna draw Soleil. I'm gonna draw Soleil in a certain outfit of one of her favorite characters, so that should be fun. Yeah. But yeah, because like I drew Junie, so I have to draw Soleil at this point. Some people are not gonna get who the fuck I'm talking about, but that's okay. But yeah, I don't know. Those two just seem like two peas in a pod, so I kind of want to draw them together. That'll probably be what I work on next. God, I've been thinking about art a lot this morning because I recently learned that I think it's Akane Fujiwara. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this up over here. Yeah, Akina Fujiwara is this artist that I've really been growing to like, that I didn't know does, like, they did a lot of my favorite arts for a lot of my old for a lot of my favorite cards, which is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Charmer series and a bunch of other cards. Particularly, they did the art for this character down there in the corner. They did Knights and Sorcerer. Oh shit, this scene is broken. Hold on. Gameplay background. I think I know what I did. I recently renamed some files. Old school. Where is it? Fence sign, hanging sign. Gameplay overlay. There we go. All fixed now. Yeah, when I originally got a lot of the files for the stuff I commissioned for a lot of the overlay stuff, they were not named properly, and so I recently went back and named all the stuff from like generic series of numbers to proper file names. So that's all that is. But yeah, sorry about me getting sidetracked. I've been thinking about art, and I wanted to do less of what you see right here with my PingTuber, and more of like traditional anime art kind of thing, where it's more high detail and proper proportions and whatnot. But yeah, I want to get good at both styles. But anyways, back to the game. What's going on up here?
We bumped into them a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd have thought we'd bump into you too?
Also, let me get my art tablet out. Oh. Yeah, that little HUD was just me accidentally pressing one of the buttons as I repositioned my art tablet. Because I do like playing this game with an art tablet. Yeah. God, this cable is on its last leg. I'm so happy that the replacement cable comes in tomorrow. Yep. Alright, who'd have thought we'd bump into you two?
Let me see the map.
Oh, sure. So they came from there. God, I feel like I'm baking up in here. Let me turn on the fan real quick. Oh, I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
That map. It's just like the one we found in the crew quarters.
Crew's quarters?
Oh, we found a map like that too. There was one in the lounge.
There's a lounge? Anyway, ours was in the infirmary.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No lies.
No.
No?
There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense because what's the point? You should access all available evidence and then forge your theories, because new evidence might make you rethink your theories at prior to.
What the?
Huh?
Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue.
Mm-hmm.
And the one on the right is red.
All right.
These chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Really? Lock, huh? No, it won't bulge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Yep.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right.
It
The
is.
numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. It looks like 2 hours and 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Well, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Sigma, where's that note you found?
Right.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Okay.
Yeah, got one of those.
Wait, crew quarters? God, it's been so long that I'm trying to think of a certain puzzle, and I can't even be completely honest if I think it's in this game or the previous game. Like, is it... Like, I do remember a crew's quarters puzzle, but I'm not sure... Is the puzzle I'm thinking of for this game, or is that, or have I forgotten the crew's quarter puzzle for this game and it was for the previous game? Oh god. Because like the puzzle I'm thinking of had 4 rooms and some body parts. No, that was this game because there was a poster and Quark mentioned, hey grandpa, it's like one of those old posters you like to collect. And it had a pretty lady on it that was part of the puzzle mechanics. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got one of those.
Safe in the lounge.
Here are a few more rules for you. The chromatic doors are like that too. Yeah.
I don't
Basically,
think
you
Siri
could
said
check things out.
otherwise.
You mean this? The ambidex room key.
Mm-hmm.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. One for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero's...
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Oof.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to go back with us?
Man. Tamuji has a nice haircut for an old guy. I like it. It's not like super well groomed or super well kept. It's kind of nice and long. And I hope my hair can be like that when I go old. Well, what's it going to be? Are you gonna go back
Or are
with
you
us?
staying here by yourself?
All right, fine. I'm going.
Mm-hmm. Nah. Sorry, I'm just playing around with the ping tuber. I'm glad it works as well as it does with the little the illusion of the little piece of smoking metal. But yeah, it looks. Yeah, I'm very happy. It looks fairly natural, and like it drops down a little bit, and I'm very happy about that. Like just that. This is the infirmary then.
We were able to walk right in, just like the note said.
That means you can come visit the lounge too. You like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol. They've even got some of your favorite.
Oh, well, that sounds great. Maybe I'll go have a drink later.
The hell, man? How are you so damn calm?
My hair. It's getting caught on itself. It needs another wash pretty soon. All right. Oh man, how are you so damn calm? Wait, Grandpa? Did Tenmyoji and Cork know each other? Right, this is very much early on into the game. Were they actually related? I was about to ask them when something caught my attention. Someone behind the divider was talking to someone else. I snuck a look around.
I can't be sure yet, but there's no way this is all just coincidence.
Yeah.
Whatever it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think
Let's hope so.
So like, Clover and Alice are being super sneaky right now. Just Kotaro Uchikoshi, really proud of his base layout. I just really want to know who painted that thing.
Oh, you're finally done?
Mm-hmm.
You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
Banui.
Yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O.
I forgot she calls him B.O. What's his actual name? I forgot. Oh, right. His actual name is D.O., so B.O. It was me, body odor. Yeah, it was D.O. Yeah. It's slowly coming back to me.
My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it.
You know, this was worth going back so far just so we could see the bunny again.
So I'd watch my mouth if I were you.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Well, do you really need me to spell it out?
A little bit would help. I'd like you to scare Dio more.
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
We got into the AB room. We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We've got some keys for them right here. Kay and Cork have 2 each, so we all got 6 together.
Who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
Let's go ahead and skip this segment. We already know how AB game rooms work. Oh god, there's a woman. Oh god, there was a dead body in one of the rooms. DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman and out into the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider her himself. Right, DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman and carried her to her. Perhaps he just didn't. Is this Tenmyoji? She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, we should give her some privacy? Right, okay. So they're gonna do an autopsy on her. Whatever the reason, Tenmyoji only stared. Again, do you think that means that body was it, not Jumpy, Akane? You think that was Akane, maybe? But then again, it brings up the reason, if that was Akane, then why is Clover so young? It wouldn't make sense. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled across it to its breaking point. But it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. Me when I don't consider myself one of the boys. And there you go, Greedra. Alright, it was more like he was staring towards us, a smoldering spark of something burning slightly behind his gaze. Yeah. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Tenmyoji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we found the body. Yeah, itchy. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance. His breathing heavy and labored, his movement slow and shuffling, as if his body was made of lead. The infirmary. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt... Wait, hold on. This old woman and OG Zero... They kind of look like... They're kind of a similar age. I kind of wish I could hear this guy's voice again so I can make an inference about something, but I don't know where that is in the timeline. But, yeah. I don't know. I want to make an estimation, but I'm scared I might be, I'll probably be just completely fucking wrong. Or even worse, I might be dead on right. But I'm curious about something. I don't want to say, because if I'm right, I'm just spoiling something. But who knows? You should say it. Okay, here's what I think. Did anyone think this guy sounded like Mr. Bato? Did this guy sound like Mr. Bato? I don't know. He sounded like a familiar voice actor, I want to say. Could he be Ace? No, surely not. No, that's dumb. That's dumb. There's no way he's Ace. Because Ace was a full-grown adult and then some when they were introduced to Akane. I don't know. Or could that be Akane? Could that be Santa, maybe? I don't know. Happy Pride? Wait, why are we going... Oh, asexual pride. Okay. I don't know what's... Is it... We are in Pride Month, I do believe, right? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, if that's Akane, then that would be... If these two know each other, then that would be... Santa, maybe? I don't know. Again, I have no hard evidence, and this is just wild spec. Oh, right. Oh, right. Because being ace is like being almost like Kiryu. Ace is kind of like being asexual. Not quite, but like adjacent towards it. Yeah, it's something shortened to ace. Yeah. Anyways, let's keep going on this. Carrying an old dry piece of wood. We set her down carefully in the infirmary as we were afraid she might break. She looked so peaceful. Almost like she was going to wake up any minute now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so. Alright, check her pockets. Maybe she's got some ID.
I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
Mm-hmm.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
Luna?
I have a medical license.
Perfect, we'll let you do it.
You're a nurse?
Man, the sweetest girl in the whole gang, and we're forcing her, hey, go play with go fiddle around in that dead body. But again, she is a nurse, so this shouldn't be anything too super new.
No.
Right, she's not a nurse. I just had the weird and creepy idea of, what if Luna is not who she says she is? What if she's someone else? What if this isn't Luna's real face? What if I'm trying to think back. Did any of the previous game characters have orange hair? Who knows? Nah, I think I'm barking up the wrong tree. But who knows? You're a doctor?
I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it.
Right, she's gonna point out, oh, it'll be the Atom.
I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an Atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
I think I should be able to manage that.
Okay, so I want to point out they haven't thought to search the body. I mean, she is wearing like a big one-piece dress. It's like one long gown. So maybe she just doesn't have pockets. Maybe she just doesn't have pockets. Then in that case, lame. Damn. I guess if you can't pickpocket someone without a pocket, I guess. You can't like check their body for loot if they don't have pockets. Damn, the ultimate female defense. Just don't have pockets. Yeah. Anyways, here we go. Yes, I think I should be able to manage that. Luna ran the scanner over the body and turned back to the terminal. Display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Sex female. Estimated age 75 to 65. I don't know why I read that backwards. Please forgive. Diagnosis: decease. Cause of death: exsanguination. I don't know what exsanguination exactly means, but I know sanguine definitely deals with blood. So, blood loss? Maybe? Estimated time of death, 3 to 4 hours. Oh, so she was relatively alive. Rigor mortis might be just setting in. Damage trajectory. A weapon error, the fourth intercloak piercing the heart. Okay, so it is clean, sharp, blunt. One sharp, fifth away. Conclusion. Based on it's loss of blood. Okay, yeah, I figured so. I mean, exiting the body, sanguination. Yeah. I'm always scared to like make a declaration about anything medical because like I don't want anyone misconstruing what I'm saying or like take. I don't know. I've spent a lot of time in a family of doctors and those who do like either doctor work, nurse work, the finances of a hospital building. And so besides me and my other sister, most of the people I grew up with around when I was growing up were part of the medical field and to some degree. But yeah, conclusion. Based on the characteristics described above, there is a 95% the wound was caused by a sharp, single-bladed instrument. And so she took a scalpel to her, and she died relatively... let's say an hour has passed in the time. Or no, maybe 2 hours. But yeah, Prudence is gal. Yeah, Prudence is gal. I don't wanna give people bad misinformation. Saying this out of character. Okay. Yeah, I don't really get it. What's it mean by instrument that was stabbed with clarinet?
A tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
No.
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Yeah, just because you're not made of knives doesn't mean you could have had a knife.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
Because your hands can still hold a knife.
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room.
Clover and Kay.
You, and only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right?
Mm.
I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Unless there's a loose knife in the room.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he locked all the hatches.
Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in there after you two left.
You fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
Ah, yes, because they thought that, I have to do elsewise. But because they think that I know that they know, then that means I need to do what they would not suspect, which means I have to do the thing they would suspect, which means, brain breaky. Brain is breaking. Yeah. Throw us off the trail.
Still, you do have at least half a point.
Yeah.
The argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
Fair enough. Oh, wait. Maybe they brought the woman. Maybe they brought the old woman and they did a head count and they were like, oh, fuck. We got one too many of these guys. Fuck. Kill the old woman. The games won't work if there's too many players. We gotta get rid of the old woman. Sorry. But no, it's very much likely that she was infected with Radical 6. But if she stabbed herself, where did the knife go? Doesn't that seem like a most reasonable answer?
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
God, I really hope we find the master computer and we get to interact with Zero Jr.
Exactly. Also, Consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero...
Okay, I want to speed this up a little bit. I want to get to this, perhaps, blah, blah, blah. Fine. What is it? You find a ghost or something?
No. Look at the screen. There's something there.
The screen? Okay, so right now we're voting against Tenmyoji. So we have to pick Betray. Because yeah, the first route is with Tenmyoji, the second route is with Tenmyoji, the first route is unknown, and the third route is with Alice. At least initially. And there goes the door.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here! I've been waiting.
I missed the rabbit. So have we. We've got some questions for you, Zero. Who's that one?
Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
Mm-hmm.
The
All?
other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but...
Right, we completely forgot about that detail. I almost forgot that the rooms are soundproof. So if you wanted to murder someone discreetly, you could do it in one of those rooms. Nobody would hear you. They wouldn't hear a gunshot. I guess you probably, since these rooms are...
is especially loud. For real, B.O. I need you to shut up. There isn't much time.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
So, no more no answers.
Alright, she's about to go into another explanation.
You just have to wait.
Yeah, and this is her explaining, yada yada yada. Hold on. This is different. Let me check the log. Alright. You see, it's time for me, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. Okay, see you later. Have a nice time. Fee, we don't have time to talk about this. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors? We have to decide who's going to press the button. And you think that's a good way? Just shut up and do it. 1, 2, 3. I completely forgot what Fee threw out last time. So... paper.
Rock.
Paper. Looks like I won.
Damn it. So what are you gonna pick?
I guess Ally?
You're playing against Tenmyoji. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you?
I guess not.
Yeah. If he does, what does that make our BP?
We'd be down to 1 BP each. But that's not hopeless. I mean, sure, we'll be a little further away from the goal, but all we gotta do is earn those points back.
When will we do that?
Okay, well, I don't know exactly. But it's pretty obvious that we'll be playing this game more than once. After all, we can't get our BT to 9 if we don't.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide. Ally or betray?
3.
What if Fee is always losing the bet? Like, what if Fee always loses the hand? Alright, in that last moment before the counter reached 0, I made my choice. Okay, so Ally gets us in the route we've done before, so we go betray now. Your vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed
In the warehouse.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
There's a loose hair on my mic. One sec. God. Man, I hope... So, from what I remember last time, Tenmyoji picks Betray here. And that's because he's a little thrown off by the dead woman for some reason, and he's super stressed out. So I don't think we lose any points now that I think about it. It's recording a little... Sorry, I'm just watching the audio settings. I noticed that it's definitely recording the sound of my computer running. But it's very faint, so I hope it's not too much of an issue. It's recording something even when I don't talk. And never mind, I guess it's not. I don't know what that was, but we'll see. As Fia and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others are running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps slow and heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
Chose Betray, huh? That's messed up.
Fee, I don't want to hear that from you. What? You said I should.
Hey, I didn't say that. I just asked you a question.
Mm-hmm.
What would happen to our BP if Tenmyoji chose to betray us?
It was a leading question. Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you were so happy to let me choose after you lost in rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all along.
Was I?
God, Fee, you manipulative. You manipulative little queen. This girl has the whole court working for her. She has... God damn it.
What's up? Siggy! Michael!
Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Anyway, we need to go have a look at the results first.
Alright. Hey, wait. Shit. Something up, Siggy?
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get ready to rock!
Alright.
Ambidex game!
Why couldn't we have the bunny for the rest of the game? Damn it, I love the rabbit. We all need a hype man like Zero Jr. If everybody. Oh. What? The game did it again! The game did bullshit! Okay, let's look at this. Okay, Kay and Clover betrayed Luna successfully. That doesn't surprise me. So everyone starts out at 3. So this is the first round of... he's not dead yet! He's at 1, not 0! 1, not 0! And plus, I thought he was going to betray me. But anyways, we're getting to that. All right. Dio and Quark betrayed Alice. I mean, it was probably fucking Dio. Or it was Quark gone crazy. We never quite know. But, but yeah, no, 9 times out of 10, I would happily blame Dio. But yeah, poor Alice. We're all she's set to 1 now. But yeah, no, like Kay and Clover, I definitely expect them to betray. they're the most like ones who are likely to betray. Man. Let's see. And then lastly, so like the people who could win next round are K, Clover, Dio, Quark, Sigma, and Phi. All of these people could win. We could have if the votes are absolutely fucking brutal, there could be highly unlikely. Well, yeah, Alice tried to be decent. Wow. Guess you won't be trying that again. You know what? Fair enough. But, like, I don't think it's not possible because these teams are going to get mixed up and whatnot. But there is a possibility for, like, 6 people to get to the number 9 door. But, yeah. And then we have Sigma, Phi, and Tenmyoji. Damn. So Tenmyoji so no matter what we select, there is going to be a betrayal this round. But Tenmyoji changed his mind this time around. Normally, I think the time before that he picks he betrays us. Then he's set up so where he can leave with Quark. Where's Quark right now? Quark is going to be at 6 points. So if I think in one timeline, Tenmyoji and Quark get together, and then they and Clover all leave. And this is the setup for that, which is interesting. Oh, goddamn. There's just a bunch of little backstabbers this round. Also, it's kind of funny because it's absolutely symmetrical. Because the pairs betray and the solo gets fucked. But yeah, we can also have 3 deaths next round. A lot more than like 6 passing. But yeah, no, it's quite possible. But yeah, we're getting some time fuckery. We're getting some timeline fuckery up in here.
Here are the results from your game.
Yeah.
Let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Guy, I wish I was good at making dragon puns as this rabbit is at making bunny puns. Yeah. I was thinking about the other day how I need to stop saying chat. I need to start saying my punks more. Everyone used to be 3. Yeah, everyone. This is so. In the first round, there is no ambidex. There's nothing. You just have assigned numbers. This is technically the first round of voting where points get distributed. They really messed that up. Oh yeah. They could all ally and stay the same. Yeah, that's true. I got betrayed. He chose ally? Why? He chose betray last time.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Again, I really gotta say I love Kotaro Uchikoshi for writing multiple scripts. There are at least 4 scripts of each timeline. One where you do one where you take each route, and then like one where you take each route first, and then one where you take each route second, which I absolutely love. I've never seen anyone do that before. I'm sure it's probably been done before somewhere else because I haven't played a ton of visual novels. But God, I love Kotaro Uchikoshi. The man is a mad lad, and I love him for it. He's great. He's fucking great. The truth was, I didn't know why I said that earlier. The words had just appeared in my mouth before I knew what I was saying. I don't know, man. Funny time logic. I'm just accessing the morphogenetic field. You're the one.
I told him you might choose betray.
Beat you.
I can't believe you. I'd never choose betray.
You wanna bet? You wanna check some other timelines with me, buddy?
I trusted you two. And this is what I got.
Ah, I apologize.
Fee, you don't need to apologize. I was the one who did it. I pushed the button.
Yeah, I guess you've got a point.
Fee using us as a scapegoat. Fee played the quick play, Fee has activated the quick play spell, Scapegoat, summoning 4 scapegoat tokens. And all the scapegoat tokens look like Sigma. Just 4 blue goat tokens. Wow. I feel like you could make a Karibo deck, but I wonder if you could make a scapegoat deck. Like, just a deck revolving around goat tokens. That might be fun to build. Wait, what?
It's Sigma's fault. You want to blame someone, blame him.
What the hell, Fee?
What, you gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you pushed the button. I'm never trusting either of you again.
Oh no.
This isn't over.
We've unlocked Tenmyoji's bitter route.
Just you wait.
I tried to think of something to say, but before I could come up with the words, he was gone. I spun around. Pete? What the fuck? But she was gone too. Where the hell? How did she just disappear like that? I'm just imagining a Fee just seeing Sigma go yell at, try to get Tenmyoji, and then she just jumps up into the rafters, as she has been known to do. Girl can jump, and probably because she's very likely part robot. How'd she just disappear like that? As I looked around the room for Fee, I noticed that Clover, Kay, and Luna seemed to be having some kind of argument as well. I moved closer and did my best to listen surreptitiously.
Sorry. I guess I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, you know?
I apologize, but I felt the same way.
But if we all choose ally, then we could all escape together.
Mm-hmm.
It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points. That would be enough to get us out. Why?
Well, of
That's
course
true.
we know that. But if we betray, then it's faster.
Damn, Clover's having a hard time just looking at sweet innocent Luna and trying to explain to her why she stabbed her in the back. Like she knows she did something wrong.
If your opponent chooses ally and you choose betray, then you gain 3 points.
We know how math works.
Do that twice and you get 6 points.
Yeah.
You see?
If you ally, then you have to play the AB game 3 times.
But if you betray somebody, you only have to do it twice.
Twice.
Why are you acting like that's the right thing to do? I almost feel like you're blaming me or something.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
No, it wouldn't.
Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Aw. Luna walked off with her head buried between her shoulders. Her back trembled as if perhaps she was crying, but I couldn't see her face. Aww. Alistair and Cork, however, seem to be having some issues of their own. Yeah, everyone betraying.
Fine. You just wait.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
They exchanged dark looks and then stomped off in different directions.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP?
Yep.
That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
Mm-hmm.
They're already open.
Yeah.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
Okay, so these are not set on a timer. All of these are being manually controlled by the AI.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round.
Stretch.
Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Alright, moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these anymore?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to.
it's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
That's true.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on.
Of course.
Gotcha.
You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open.
Aw.
If that happens,
She said it sounded. She sounded so sad when she said that.
and round 4, and round 5.
It is possible. But likely, I think it'll be going around like at least 2 to 3 times. But who knows?
Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897.
Let me check that number. That feels like a very special number. She didn't say you could go all the way up to round gajillion. But let me check. 24 009 004 897. All the links I'm saying. Yeah, there's no like outside reference as to why that was said. It's literally all the results are that of just people saying, "Hey, what's the deal with that number?" But yeah, let me enter the number, and at the very least, we could tell if it's prime or not. Eight, 9, 7. Is it prime? My phone's being weird. It's not letting me. Damn it. Oh well, I can't tell. For some reason, my phone doesn't want me to doesn't want to let me hit the enter key. Oh, I say key, but like select the thing on the screen. I don't know. All right, round 1,000, 2,000, all the way up to that number.
Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys might starve long before then. Hey, can I ask you something?
Can you?
May I? There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people, exactly.
So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are there rules about of the same?
There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you.
Uh-huh.
There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
You can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What?
Yep, she's saying you can get through the doors if you just pull a little bit of a clover, just dismember a few limbs. Maybe just be like Snake and have a removable one.
There's a sort of scanner between the two doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But wait, hold a minute.
No, they do.
Alright, I'm skipping ahead. I want to make some progress.
First, as soon as you're up.
What's the second? Hey, Zero, wake up. What's the second way?
Oh, Theo. I think you already know.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do.
Oh, well. I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
Yeah.
You die.
Bum bum bum. Alright.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of... You know what an electrocardiogram is, right?
Alright, we're just gonna skip ahead through all of this. We've heard it. We've seen it.
Guess. I'd say it's going to be Tambioldi. Or Alas.
Mm-hmm.
Or Mooney.
Alas is probably Alice, but who? Oh, Luna is Mooney. Luna is Mooney. Luna.
Or maybe everyone?
Mm.
What?
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
They all have 1 BP.
I see. Alice, Luna, and I only have 1 BP.
Exactly.
That means we'd have less than zero.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. What?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Okay, and then Lotus gets mad again. Why me? We're having our little breakdown. We get revealed. Alright. So now we get to decide where we want to go. We can go to the lounge. We could go to the infirmary. We could go to the crew quarters. Huh. Fuck it. Let's go to the crew quarters. We haven't been there in so fucking long. We're half sisters, right?
Any chance you
Then what do
Alright, we're just gonna skip through most of this. They give us details of what's happening with the first and what happened with the first and second nunnery games. Okay, this is new material. Maybe they can tell us something? Before she can respond, Alice spoke up.
Sorry, but I think that's all you're going to get.
What?
We don't
Why?
have any proof that you're not Zero Senior.
Okay. You know this? God, all I'm thinking right now is, God, that's gotta be fucking cold. Like that's practically writing on her nipples, and that's gotta be uncomfortable. What? How? What and how exactly? What are you referring to, Greeger? I've been skipping around a bit.
If you are, then she'd be telling our enemy all our secrets. I can't let that happen.
Mm-hmm. Are you an idiot? For one, I'm not Zero. Second, even if I was, I'd already know everything you're refusing to tell me. There's no reason for you to do
I
this.
didn't say that. Maybe there's something we know that Zero Senior doesn't.
Hmm? And what would that be? Hey, is that a Davy I see? One gal coming up. Go! How was that? I know the higher gals sometimes get cut off. Yeah.
Are you deaf? I said we're not telling you.
Yeah.
Let's go, Clover.
Yeah, all the gals. Let's go,
There's
Clover.
one more room we haven't visited.
Oh, okay. Coming.
Mm-hmm. Hey, hold on a minute.
Goodbye.
The only word that's appropriately to describe how the the only word that would appropriately describes how they left the room would be stalked. I could have followed them, sure, but it was clear I wouldn't be getting any more information out of Alice or Clover. Damn it. I kicked one of the lockers angrily, but it rattled back at me. There wasn't anything more I could do. It was time to move on to a different room. I dug my hands into my pockets and headed off. Let's go to the lounge. Man. We were talking about like a reading. We were talking about.
Ah, Sigma.
Hold on one sec. I'm talking to the characters like they can hear me. But yeah. Last night I went to a VR chat hangout, and we were walking around this one map that felt like a house, very much like a house party, and we were talking about like VR chat level layouts and designs, and then it was like, wow, this one, like, there's when people build houses in VR chat, like, they don't always nail things right. And it was like, well, this one spot kind of looks like a reading nook, but it's also kind of in the middle of a hallway. And so I don't know, the word lounge just made me think about that. But yeah, no, it was kind of weird. I didn't really enjoy myself going there. I went in and it was like, I came in with a bunch of people, but it kind of, weirdly enough, felt like going to an actual house party in the not so great sense of the meaning. Like, I thought it was going to be mostly people I knew, but it turned out to be a mostly public event, and there was just a majority of people that I didn't know. So I was kind of just like hanging out on the outside of things, kind of like, I feel kind of like being that one being at a house party and you don't know anyone. But yeah, I know a couple of people there that I came with, but it was very awkward. Also, I didn't really care for the music. It was very bad electronic music. Well, it might have been good, but I couldn't really enjoy it because I was constantly having to deal with like trying to adjust volume settings, because in VR chat, when you go into a public instance, you have the risk of especially at like big events, you have the risk of hearing like 40 million like 4 different conversations all at the same time, and that could get annoying. So luckily there's this thing called earmuff mode, which you can deploy. And the way earmuff mode works is you get 2 lines. You get 2 circles around you. One is kind of like a soft auditorial thing, and then the other is like a hard or auditorial thing. And so like anyone within the first line, you can hear clearly, and then anyone in the second line, you kind of hear, and it's more like background noise. But so like as we're moving around and going around the place, I'm constantly like going into menus, having to readjust it, and I didn't feel like I was having a good time. And so shortly after, I think around after the first DJ, I think I kind of just quietly left. Well, I did try saying goodbye, but I don't think anyone heard me. But yeah, it was very weird. I left, and then I was going to be a little bit disappointed because I felt like I kind of wasted my time staying up that late. But then I got a message from someone that left me in a rather good mood. And so that kind of ended my night on a very positive note. And so I was kind of grateful for that, and I told him that. And yeah. Anyway, sorry. But that's just my random ADHD moment of the day. You'll probably have 10 more of those before the stream is out. But yeah. Yeah, I is ADHD still in my tags? Yeah, it is. I still have ADHD in my tags. Sigma.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
Yeah. I have no witty comeback, damn it. Oh, what are you telling me for? Oh yeah? Well, what? Well, you're the one of the first people in here, weren't you?
So?
Well, did you notice anything?
Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
God damn it, Dio! Why are you like this? Okay, how about something more useful?
The comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Shut the fuck up, Dio. Your hat looks stupid. It's the wrong color. Your hat should be a nice dark black, and I hate that. Like, your hat, like, if you're in the circus, I feel like having a brown hat is the dumbest decision you can make. Like, yeah, it's the right kind of hat, but a brown fucking hat? Listen, unless brown is the main color theme associated with the rest of the circus, I feel like you should either get solid black or you should get, like, the most colorful decked out hat. But Dio's is, like, brown, stupid, and ugly, and I hate it. That being said, top hats are very cool when worn with appropriate attire. I like circus attire. And so it just astounds me that I absolutely detest Dio. This man. I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty, right?
Dio, what's this?
Alright, let me... Total lunar eclipse, right? There's some time discrepancy going on. Saying, yeah, we get the fake article. We found out that's fake news. There was only one other place I hadn't gone. To the infirmary! Have we been inside the lounge? I don't know if we've solved it. I don't remember doing a lounge puzzle yet. I remember doing the infirmary. We've done the infirmary and we've done the other room. So I'm guessing when we start the first...
Sigma.
I guess when we do this flow, we'll get the lounge whenever we do this part of the flowchart. Sigma. To get out of here, man. Same as you. I want people to stop hating each other. I want people to trust themselves. But you're probably not going to want to hear that in this timeline. So I guess I'm fucked. What do I want? What do you think I'm here to play what? You think I'm here to play doctor? Only if you... Wait, what? Well, what do I want? What? You think I'm here to play doctor? Only if you're secretly Clover. What the fuck, Sigma? Sigma, why are you like this? Why must all nonary game protagonists just absolutely suck? Like, why? Why do we have to always get the pervs? Why? God damn it, don't anyone say this is art imitating life. What the fuck?
Tell you what, how about I'll be the doctor? You get on the exam table, and I'll cut you open with that scalpel over there.
Mm-hmm. And are you still pissed?
What the hell do you think?
You kind of put him near death. Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
Piece down to 1 thanks to you.
Come on, I already told you I was...
Makes it all better, you goddamn idiot.
Yeah, when I was raised, I was always taught that you can't just say sorry. You have to make it up. You have to take actions to prove that you are sincere. But that wasn't so much taught to me by my parents. It was always taught to me by my sister, my eldest sister. Yeah. Oh, what you doing, Grinch? Are you flexing up in here? Well then, what the heck am I supposed to do?
Piss off.
Seems like I'm already doing that.
You don't know the half of it. Just get out of my sight.
Oh. Easy solution then. Just close your eyes.
Leave before I make yours black.
Ouch!
The last guy I fought went home in an ambulance.
Man, I just thought of a setup for a joke. Man, the last guy I fought went home in an ambulance. I mean, he did drive there in an ambulance, but it still counts. I mean, he's an emergency rescue worker, but it still counts. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't actually drive ambulances home. I know that cops are allowed to take cop cars home, but I'm pretty sure like ambulances and definitely fire trucks aren't allowed to be driven home. Yeah. Which I don't under... Like, why does... Like, why do we let cops drive home their vehicles? That is weird. Like, is it because that... Well, ambulances and fire trucks, those are multi-crewed vehicles. So, like, an ambulance requires an individual to be treating the patient and another individual driving the vehicle at bare minimum. I think they usually have, like, at least 3 people going off. In case you need extra hands in a surgery. And then, like, a fire truck, well, yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Like, fire trucks, there's usually, like, only 1 or 2 per station. There's actually a fire station right outside my neighborhood, and so I see it a lot when I leave my neighborhood. They're actually pretty cool guys. I did a school project on firefighters once as a little kid, which was pretty cool. But yeah, no, that requires multiple people. But I guess like a police car only needs 1 person, right? You just need someone to get out of the car, shoot bullets, and arrest people, I guess. Which, I wonder who gets more calls, an ambulance or a police car? I don't know. Interesting. Maya. Part of the thing that I think society needs an additional type of emergency vehicle, because like we don't really need cops to do everything they do. They should have cops for emergencies, but also another group or organization to spew out for, like, I don't know, like a cat stuck up in a tree. We don't need cops doing that. Or I don't know, if someone's lost and like they're just like their car ran out of fuel on the side of the road. Or just something like that. I don't know. I feel like we just need like the equivalent of a handyman for emergencies. Not really someone who's meant to police or save lives or anything like that, but just like other kinds of emergencies. But I don't know. I'm just a dumb Twitch streamer. What do I know? But yeah. I think I do know one ambulance driver. I do know of one ambulance driver. I've met some firefighters. As far as like every interaction I've had with cops, they've always made me nervous, or it was for something stupid. I've had the cop. let's see. I've had cops called on me multiple times for dumb reasons. Like there was when I would used to wait on the side of a curb at school back in college, and then that got multiple cops called on me because I was just waiting for my ride. Yeah. Or like if dealing with someone with mental health problem, a cop would just demonize them. Yeah, that, and if like, God, I've been in that scenario where like I was stressing out. I was like, just seeing a cop immediately stresses people out. We don't really need them for that. But yeah, I think I actually went into a panic attack because of one circumstance of there was a situation that probably could have been handled a lot better, but the individual sent a cop. And so later that day, once the cop had left, I sat down and I started to get a panic attack because of it. Because it was made to be way more serious than it should have fucking been. And I got a real bad twitch that day. Not like Twitch as the website, but like legit like shaking of the head. But yeah. Let's see. There was that one funny time. But that's a whole other story, but that would take very too long. And yeah, but like a lot of the times it's been like I got like 5 or 6 cops called on me at 5 or 6 separate occasions of cops called on me because I was just waiting for my ride, and people thought, "Oh my God, he's homeless. Oh my God, he's waiting on the curb." Or it was like, "Hey, could you tell that kid who's trying to stay out of the rain, waiting under the pavilion? Yeah, could you tell him to move? Could you, like, scare the crap out of him and tell him to move?" I think it was probably just some librarian who was in the building behind me who would just repeatedly keep calling the cops calling, like, campus security to, like, check up on me. Yeah, it was a real pain in the ass, but I had no idea who kept doing it, so I had no way of resolving it, which was really fucking annoying. But yeah, I was just a kid who didn't have a car in college, and my ride didn't carry a cell phone most of the time, so if I missed my ride, or if they got impatient and left, I was just screwed. So I had no choice but to sit on the curb and like wait for the ride to show up, which was annoying as all hell. But yeah, I think one of the funniest interactions I ever got with a cop with one of the campus cops. It wasn't campus security. They like had legit cops because the neighborhood right next to the school was like very dog shit. It was a very rough neighborhood, not too far from the school. So they kind of had to have, they kind of needed to have cops. I'm worried about how to resolve it. Listen, bullets still, I don't want to test if bullets will penetrate Dragon Scale. I'm not up for that. I don't want to try that. And I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure a stun gun would still be very painful. Maybe if the cops in my town were more like British or like cops in foreign countries, where they only pull out a gun if the other person has a gun, and they'll use baton, they'll actually match the crisis. But yeah, one of the funniest interactions I ever had was what was it? Yeah, all right. So I went to a college that had an ID system that no one fucking used, because they never enforced it. And so when the cop asked me, "Hey, do you have your student ID on you?" Of course, I didn't have it on me, but want to know what I did say? "No, but I got enough overpriced textbooks in my bag to prove I'm a student here." Oh, God, I thought that was hilarious. Yeah. my biggest advice for anyone entering college classes: never buy your textbooks day one. Always either, and a matter of fact, don't buy textbooks. There's dozens of websites that get you the stuff for free. But also, here's the thing: even if you want to do like perfectly squeaky clean, legitimate practice, here's the thing that college professors can screw you over with. All right, class, you gotta buy this $60 textbook. Hey, professor, when are we gonna use this? Probably never. I'm gonna like reach the final day of class and probably not even make you break open the book, which is god awful. And don't even get me started on online classes. God, I really hated the online programs at college, because I literally, and this is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever had to deal with that stupid college university, but I kept trying to interact with one of my college professors saying, hey, the program is not entering in my graded homework. It's showing that I have zeros for all my assignments that I have been doing. And so, of course, my college professor doesn't respond to bullshit, so I have to go up to someone above his head, and I go in and I say, hey, I have zeros in all my assignments. None of my grades are being inputted on the stupid website. And guess what the fucking college professor does to me? He goes, oh yeah? Well, let me check my grade book. Let me check my physical book. Oh wow, it says you have zeros in all my assignments. Well, no shit, Sherlock, because you're getting it from the site that's very much broken. I was so mad about that class, because it literally took me going up to the dean of his, the head of his department, only for them to show false evidence and just brush me off like I was a failing student. Like, I was doing the assignments, but they weren't being inputted, but the stupid fucking professor would not just be a fucking decent human being and respond to the messages. And I just felt horrible after that. I'm just like, fucking Christ. Like, there was just so many, I have so many bullshit stories about that university, but I really don't want to go into. Like, there's the panic attacks, there's the inability for people to give fucking directions, there's the horribleness that is the queue system. I had like two faculty members that were not shit, or I just never interacted with. There were only two decently competent faculty members at that school. Everyone else was just a pain in the ass, or just a teacher I have nothing to say about. No, wait, what? No, teachers were okay. It was mostly just the faculty who were not immediately teaching, although I did have a bunch of shitty teachers. I had one guy who gaslit the entire class saying that we didn't have to show up. So he never brought it up. He never brought it up to our class. And so a bunch of us showed up, and then, we checked every fucking site. We checked the line. We checked there. We were like there for 20 minutes. And then the next day he just came in and screamed at us like, don't you ever call my supervisors. How dare you not tell me. You should call me directly. I told you. Man, you did not. Man, you did not fucking do that. But yeah, I think what happened, he told every other class, and so he just assumed that he told us, but he never did, because quite clearly a bunch of students did show up to an empty classroom. I'm I'm so riled up right now. I need to drink something. I have strong feelings about that university. It probably wasn't great that I still had no idea what I was doing, what I wanted to do when I was in college. So I ended up just like going through the motions just because I was told you need to go to college, and I didn't have my life figured out at all. And so I just took a bunch of classes, and then I took the degree that I could just get out and get over with college first, and that happened to be liberal arts. It was a poor decision, but I didn't know liberal arts was a fake degree back then. It's not a real degree. It doesn't give you it's might as well be a scam. It might as well be a scam to trick idiotic students thinking it's actually worth something. But yeah, no, I think of two teachers. I think of one faculty member and one teacher that were actually great. And then that one teacher, I didn't take him for a single year, a single semester, and then I took him again, and he was just like a completely different person. He went from that cool teacher who gave me a guitar one semester and made us laugh to just the bitterest old fart who just didn't want to put up with anyone's bullshit. He was just fed up and done. And I'm like, what happened in those 3 months? What happened in the 3 months I didn't take you for a semester? Or what? No, it would have been 6 months. Semesters are 6 months, right? I think so, yeah. Or like, no, like you take, there's 4, fuck, I don't even remember. That's how bad I've blocked off college. But yeah, I was like, you used to be a cool teacher. Like, what happened, man? What happened to you? But yeah, he was a cool ass drama teacher, and then the next year I had him, he was like a bitter old man. I was like, did your wife leave you, man? But I don't think it was his wife. I think he just, I don't know, he had multiple bad classes, and then the time he had us again, he was just like, meh. He became very bitter. I was like, what happened to my cool teacher? You gave me a guitar! You gave me my first guitar! Oh, fuck. But yeah, that was very upsetting to me. I was like, wow, you were the one person who made class like worthwhile. And I think I didn't even, I just needed, I think what my situation was is the first 2 semesters I had him, I took him because I needed his classes. But the third time I took him, it was like, oh, holy fuck. Wait, no. Right. So the third time I took him, I took him my final year of college. And I was like, well, I only really need one of these classes to get my degree, but I don't get the college discount. It was something to do with money, and essentially I had to take additional classes. So I would be shown as a student. I think it was something to do with insurance. But yeah, I got student insurance or something. But essentially, I took him again because I was like, oh, I'll just take one of his classes. He's a nice guy. I'll enjoy him. He won't stress me out or give me a huge workload. And it's just, yeah, it was quite the shock to see that he changed so much in just one semester's worth of time. There was also this stupid school play going on that semester. It was, I forget what it was about. I think it was something to do, it was not a really good play. It was not a particularly great play or enjoyable, but it dealt with like social issues. I think it was something to do with a peach or a fruit or something stupid. Anyways, that's one thing. But the thing about the play, and the reason why I bring it up, is the college really wanted to make this play financially successful, so they mandated every single stupid class have something to do with the play. Like, give students homework about the play, so they would have to go see the play, so the school would get more money. So, normally, for an average student, they would have it in one class. But if you were a liberal arts major like I was, you basically had it in every single fucking one of your classes. It was horrible. I hated it. I wanted to bash my brains out from, like, how much my life revolved around this one stupid fucking god-awful play. And I hated it. I never hated a piece of literature so much in my life. And it wasn't bullshit that I could just be like, oh, I'll just acquire the knowledge once and apply it for everything. It was like, oh, like each one wanted a paper or an essay or something about the play, and I couldn't reuse the same essay or something. And I just absolutely hated it. And yeah, there was a bunch of that. Ugh. God, I hated school. I hated it. Anyways. God. I feel the most shit I ever learned that was actually useful or I ever enjoyed was post-school. I mean, I learned how to draw. I learned how to set up Twitch. But yeah, the shit I self-taught, I was always better off, like, self-taught and listening. I was never good at self-independent study. I was always good at, like, I could listen to lectures well, and then I could teach myself certain things if I was particularly interested in them. But homework was always a struggle with me because I had ADHD, and so that was the part I always struggled with in school. But yeah. But yeah, no, I was good at doing, if I had shown up to all the lectures and I had to give a speech presentation on something and that was it, I could easily pass that class. That was easy. Those were the classes I wanted to take. I think one of my most proudest slacker achievements in college was walking into class, finding out we had to give speeches, reading over the material as other people were giving presentations, and then getting an A. I got an A for a speech I prepped in 5 minutes. I was very proud of that. I was also very proud to get a B in a class that the teacher always had this way of speaking that would always put you to sleep, and it was always at the end of the day. And so I think it was geology. No, it was definitely a geology class. And so, right, like, super useful for what I was going for, even though I wasn't going for anything, so it was kind of like, yeah. But what was it? So yeah, I barely could keep awake in that class because of how the professor talked, and like, it was like, you know how you're supposed to go like with a rising inflection, and it's like, today I went to the store, or like, oh, yesterday I went and picked up some milk. I'm exaggerating my speaking just to emphasize it a little bit better, but like, we talk where we start off low and then we rise up with our inflection. This guy, he kind of started high and then he kind of just wandered off. And so he would constantly speak that way in class. And so he was at the end of the day, and so I would almost be borderline falling asleep in his class. And then somehow I got tests back. We got our tests back one day, and I looked down and I saw a B. And I was like, yo, nice job, Half-Awake Dragonic. Good job, past me. I don't know how I passed that class. I just did. I don't know. But yeah. What else? I don't know. I'm gonna move on. I feel like I've talked enough about college today. But I don't know. I hope you find these stories entertaining a little bit. I don't know. Man. Yeah, it's hard for me to be like... Usually, this is how I like talk on stream, where, oh, something small and minute will send me onto a huge tangent. But like, it's always the moments where nothing's triggering anything, and like, I don't know how to manually like get me talking about random subjects and whatnot. I never... It's always like things will send me on a tangent, or it'll be like the stuff that at the start of stream I'll talk about. Which, yeah. Man. I don't know. I envy some of the bigger streamers like Margot, who are just very well at communicating and just start initiating conversations seemingly out of nowhere. But then again, maybe that's just my perspective, and that's warping it. But yeah. Anyways, Margot's a good streamer. Y'all should check her out if you haven't already. Akiaji Margot. But yeah. Yeah, I think mostly everyone here already knows her, so I won't. I'm not gonna. I don't want to do a shout out. I'd be too embarrassed. Oh man. Man, big streamer phobia. Anyway, sorry. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were playing video game. The last guy I thought went home in an ambulance. Holy crap. We went from ambulances to cops to college to other streamers in that whole ass conversation. God. Like, backtracking an ADHD moment is literally it's a special kind of fun. It's a special kind of fun. So like I'm following the clues of my own case. And I'm the culprit. That sounds like a plot for a detective mystery, but the detective has a gap in memory, and he's trying to figure out what happened. Yeah, you could start off the story with like with the detective waking up and a bunch of people hating him, and so that's the mystery. He has to figure out what the fuck did he do when he got drunk, or like why doesn't he remember anything. It doesn't have to be that the detective is drunk. Yeah. I remember reading... God, I'm getting so sidetracked today. I remember looking up, like, rules for writing a detective, and one of them was, like... It was funny old English words, but essentially, the detective can't be a fool or a bumbling idiot. You know what I have to say to that? I want to see someone try to make that work. I want a detective who is like that. And I don't mean just like, oh, make them seem like a bumbling idiot, but then they'll take off the mask and then reveal that they are actually a wise and clever person. Like, no, I kind of want to see idiot detective. I want to see that. I want someone to try and make that. Like, take the rule and purposely break it and try to make it work. But yeah. Anyways, I think we are all introverted and then actually just start talking as streamers and still say, wow, that other streamer's so much better at talking. That is probably an introvert. That is also probably an introvert, which is why they're a streamer. Yeah, imposter syndrome and all that. Yeah, you're probably right. You're 100% right, Greedra. Yeah, Benoit Block and Columbo kind of, but they're still competent at the end. Yeah. Like, you gotta have your... fuck, this is a French term. Denouement, I want to say. That's the big reveal. But I kind of would love to have, like, a not super confident... Well, hold on. Okay, you could do this, but you could also do this very poorly. I don't want a shonen protagonist, But I think it would be very cool to have a super unconfident detective. And so there, oh god, what if you just had like, take someone like what's her name, the girl from the latest Gundam anime that everyone really loves, who also has a wife. But yeah, like just to make someone like that, and then have them have to be the detective, and so they have to like get over their fears of speaking out and like whatnot, and they have to like they have to talk over, like they have to like make a point at the very end, you know, get their own denouement. Yeah. The Dengen protagonists are super unconfident shonen protagonist detectives. Oh no. Well, I can't say I love the protagonists in these games, so I don't think that'll be a problem for me. But yeah, I want to see someone try to take the rule and break it. Huh. How else could you do it? I don't know. But yeah. Ugh. God, we have yet to get into any new content, really. 2:09. We're 2 hours in, yeah. What did you want to see specifically? So, there's a rule about... Someone came out with this list of detective rules.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, Tenmyoji. I like talking about detectives. Meanie. It's a Zatsu stream kind of day. It really is. But I want there to. So the rule is, the detective can't be a buffoon, an idiot, or a moron, or like a silly person. It was some kind of rule or something that someone had a bunch of lists. Also, what was it? The detective can't be all-knowing or something or whatever, but ignoring that. But like, I would love... What did you want to see specifically? I kind of want to see like a bit of a person who's... I want to see like someone you couldn't respect or someone you would naturally look down upon, and I want them to be the detective. Yeah, that's such a perfect line for him to say after the biggest ditch. I know! Guys, Tenmyoji hurt my feelings. I was talking about detective stuff and he told me to shut up. Respect in what way? I don't know. Like, you couldn't... Like, someone who kind of... Oh, like someone... I don't know. Like, someone who'd be heavily accident-prone, or someone who's just not someone you could see being a detective. Or not so much... Like, it definitely... I don't... It wouldn't have to be a whole lot. Yeah, Columbo. Okay. Maybe I just need to see Columbo. Blanc does that too. He kind of does. He kind of, what's the character's name? It's not Yosemite Sam. The big chicken. But he kind of puts on the big country accent. Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah, he's more mean to his partner instead. Aw. But yeah, Ben Von Law, he naturally puts on like the Foghorn Leghorn accent, and then like I could see that working on a lot of people. Like, oh, he's not a detective, he's a country bumpkin. Yeehaw, as they say. I don't know. Now say here, right? Just you wait a minute. God, I can't do a Foghorn Leghorn. What do you? Oh man, you know who's good at impressions? And I'm really sad that I can't watch their stream right now. Neaster. Neaster does a very good Kermit the Frog voice. He does a really good Kermit the Frog voice. But yeah, hold on. Not you. Let me show you. There you go. Oh, is it Slash? Did I not? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, no, Nyasha's great. I want to catch more. I wish they would stream more so I could catch more. Yeah, that cat. Oh man. Yeah. All right. That was such a good line. I'm gonna have to go back and clip it. I'm gonna have to go back and clip that. Fine. I won't talk about how cool detectives are. I shoved my hands in my pockets and looked around the room. Yeah. So is it just you here?
On this side of the divider, yeah.
This side?
Quark's over there, having a look around.
Right.
And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Madame Macabre. Lady who was murdered, you mean? Yeah, we've been acting kind of weird You've been acting kind of weird ever since you found her. Ever since we found her. Why is that?
Isn't that normal? We found a dead body.
Who does it?
Normal is all of you just running around like nothing. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? Ugh, excuse me, I burped. They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear, and it has no problems killing them.
Trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you?
Ouch! Imagine if that was a line that I came back to. God, that would make me cry. You don't think much, do you? Hold on. I got a screenshot of that for later. Tenmyoji, just a mean old man. God, no, guys. Tenmyoji is my drama teacher. He's become. This is bitter old man. He's reenacting the bitter old man stages.
I'll bet you a pound of neodymium. The bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her. Who else could it be?
If Zero is one of us, then you're saying one of us murdered the lady. You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask?
Yeah.
Man. God, gas masks must be so... such an annoyance. I remember walking out in Halloween in nothing but a plastic Power Ranger mask when I was a kid, and that thing was insufferable.
Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me.
Yeah. God. You know, if I ever dated someone who worked in the costume industry, I would just have them like 6 bottles of water on the counter for whenever they got home. I just have that always prepped. Is God, costumes get fucking hot. But yeah. Man. I wonder if like I wonder how cozy a costume could get. Like, I don't know, but like, in a weird autistic kind of way, I kind of like the idea of like, okay, and this is gonna sound a little weird, but like something full encompassing, like a weighted blanket that you just wore. I think I'm literally just describing pajamas. Or like onesie pajamas. I don't know. My brain is going off. My brain is saying weird shit. Again, we went from gas masks to costume actors to borderline thinking about fursuits. Anyways, not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. What? You and Cork were grabbed together?
Yeah, we were.
Is he your
So what if
grandson?
he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
But what if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
God, the way he's being so dismissive and now knowing what we know later. So this is what Tenmyoji looks like when he's lying. This is what he looks like when he's lying.
Quark's got nothing to do with this.
So it's got something to do with you.
What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
Is this a thing? Because you're suspicious.
There's nothing suspicious about me.
Heh! Said exactly like someone suspicious would say. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you?
Like I'm gonna tell that to someone who betrayed me.
Actually, you should tell someone. Oh, okay. The whole betrayal thing is a little suspicious. I mean, not suspicious, but like, yeah, I can see why you resent that person. But actually, that makes a good idea. Because think about it. If someone is asking you for that kind of information, that likely makes them not be Zero. Because Zero would already know where he abducted you. Did the Galim say that he makes that pose while he's lying? No, I didn't mean the pose or anything. I mean like the aggression in his voice more so. Sorry, I think I might have misled a little bit. Unintentionally. But yeah, you're right. Like, I'm gonna tell that. Yeah, like he becomes more aggressive in tone when he's lying. I'll just ask about Quark. Although technically he wasn't lying per se. He was dodging the question. But yeah, we know for a fact that the reason Tenmyoji was abducted had to do with Tenmyoji.
Hey.
Quark.
Stop it. Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Oof. Here's the thing, Tenmyoji knows Quark can't keep his mouth shut. Wow, you're getting more suspicious by the... I'd started toward the position as I spoke with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded into the fighter, but... Oh no! His snack hat! Oh, it's all on the ground and it's gonna get dirty. Oh my god, Quark is unconscious! What?
What? Move!
Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead some more.
Quark.
Game? Oh, we literally can't.
What's wrong? Say something.
Tenmyoji shook the boy's body. Is he breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing.
Alright. Then he just passed out.
I don't know. Look, that doesn't matter. Just go find that girl, Luna. She said she was a doctor, didn't she?
She didn't say she was a doctor, but she's also not a nurse, and she's also not a coroner, but she's a medical professional. Did you see this before? I don't remember. Okay, so I believe we saw this at this point in time. So we've technically seen all of this. It's been a bit, but we have seen this.
Quark needs a doctor.
Right, hang on. I'll be right back. She was probably still in the lounge. I spun around and ran off. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, the result screen lit up. There we go. Oh my god, Quark has Radical 6! By then, everyone gathered and pushed in their way into the infirmary and gathered around Quark's bed. Yeah, everybody, get in close, get in nice and close, so that way you too can get Radical 6. You get Radical 6, you get Radical 6, you get Radical 6. Hey, Radical 6 for everyone. God. I feel like in that scenario, just quoting Oprah is just kind of like my go-to. I do it a lot now that I think about it. Kay beckoned to Alice and Clover. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
I told him about it.
What? No. No, that can't be right. Quark can't be...
Mm-hmm.
There must be something we can do.
Right? Right, Davey? Also, I'm so glad that that works, right? It still works. Yeah. There must be something we can do.
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir.
Yeah. I am no longer Lurk. Me. Well, the Atom says that there is an antiviral called Excelavir.
Way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Okay.
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything like that in the crew quarters either.
No luck in the lounge.
Yeah.
Oh god. Then he's... Oh god.
So in this point in time, we have yet to have anyone go to the lab, in which that is where you can find some Excelavir. Tenmyoji's voice broke as he spoke. With a tortured sigh, he collapsed to his knees.
Quark?
Quark!
Holy fuck! This is the Quark speedrun segment.
Oh, thank god. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
I had to have made this joke before, but fuck it. Quark, what's in that what's that in your hand? A knife! No!
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what?
I have to access the morphogenetic field. I gotta resell lock socks. I gotta find the fun Eureka, Grandpa.
What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
I gotta escape from the crippling debt I'm in, Grandpa. I owe the Russians so much money. The mob is after me.
But how?
Well, you see, I built a neutron collider, and I got nothing here.
Like this.
Like this? Like this game? Like this this bed? Oh wait, why are you stabbing yourself, child? What do you mean? There's zero escape. Creature said that thing. Oh, brain hurt game, yay, yippee. Katie, how have you been? It feels like it's been a minute. How you been, bud? Quark's hand moved like lightning. God, I want more emotes. I really want more emotes. I need to commission. I might... Oh wait, I have that new model coming out, and if I get the new model... Dang it. Like, here's the thing. I could get more emotes. I have slots, but I also have a model in the works, and the model is a fair bit different. So I should hold off. I should be responsible. I should save money until after the new model, and then I could get emotes of the new model. Well, there's a lot. We're definitely gonna get a gal, and I kind of want something smug, and I want my own noted, and I would like some kind of, I think a dance emote would be nice. Everybody needs a good dance emote. Is there any? Could try making one. Only if you want to, Greedra. Only if you really want to, and not if you're doing a bunch of other things. Only if you want to, and not if you're doing a bunch of other things. Cause yeah, I never want anyone to make themselves like miserable or stressed out making something for me. That's just something. That's just kind of how I feel about it. But yeah, only if you want to and if you're not super busy. But yeah, I can't make one. It's not in my skill set. I mean, I'll little disclosure here for you, but I've only been drawing for 3 years. The best day to start drawing is today. Well, no. The best day to start drawing is 10 years ago. But the second best day to start drawing is today. That's all I'll say. But yeah. But yeah, no, you gotta have some passion for art to draw. Because if you're not passionate, you're gonna drop it. But yeah. But yeah. Let's see. I said gal, a dance emote. I want some kind of like smug or heh emote. Because I do make that. DD, my skill is making bread. Hey. You need to make yourself put the work in, even if you don't really want to feel like it. Exactly. That's how it is. Yep. Ugh. So I'm always, I should be practicing drawing more, but I stream and I have other hobbies. It's certainly not spending a lot of time playing card games. That's certainly not it. But I should be practicing art more, but instead I'm always drawing one project to the next instead of practicing art. I never do exercises or anything, and I should. I really should. I would probably get better a lot faster. There's been an art trend in some of the discords that I've seen. I know JJ Samachama, I know he did it once, and he successfully did it, and he did it again. And I know Spiky Dino Star is another person that I'm aware of. He started it. I don't know if he's still doing it. But there's a 100-day art challenge where you do a whole piece in a single day. And I kind of want to do that. Maybe at some point. But yeah. My friends started doing art streams where they follow a book and just do the exercises as they do request doodles. Ah, I don't know if I could do an art stream again. If I ever do an art stream, it's going to be in a collab. I need to have someone else there with me. That, or I need to get better at art so I can draw faster and not get super conscious about bullshit. But yeah. Dragon is hydrated. Yep. Theming the months. Oh, that's a good one. I did one thing that I did a while back. I think it was like at the end of last year, but I did a year recap art project in which I drew one character from every game and show that I completed that year. And I think I got towards the end of the thing and I had to like really jam out a bunch of characters. I'm not happy with how some of them came out, But I did learn a lot, I feel, when perfecting the style that I use to make this piece that you see me chatting with. But yeah. Also, KD, have you seen the full new model? Let me go to just chatting real quick, just so you can get a look-see. But yeah, this is the new model. This isn't the one that I've been promising forever that's supposed to be a 3D model done by Naira, but I made this ping tuber on my own a while back. But yeah, very detective. I should probably get a detective emote like Dora, now that I think about it. But yeah. Oh wait. Do I have happiness. I don't have... I kind of have anger, but that's more like... Yeah. The thing... I need to get a sad emote. So that way I'll have anger, joy, and sadness, which are the 3 basic emotes. Which I think... when you're first starting to get emotes, I think those are some of like the ones you should get, because those are the 3 basic emotions, and like those are like the basis for a lot. But yeah, those are all good emotes. Oh, embarrassed. That's a very cute embarrassed. Usually embarrassed emotes are front facing, but I like that. I like how that's off to the side. Face palm I like. Oh god. Ah is really good. I like that one because it reminds me of the fucking cat. But yeah. Ah man. I also had the idea of getting an emote inspired by Toru from Dragon Maid. I want to get an emote inspired by one of her movements or something. Ooh, maybe if I get another kind of like just... Oh wait, I already have a happy emote because I have this one. But there's a very cute pose of Toru just holding onto her tail very happily that I think is really cute. I don't know. I'll look at some GIFs and maybe... I don't know. But yeah, I think it would be fun to like either A, get an emote inspired by something from Dragon Maid, or B, commission a piece that's just Dragonic in a maid outfit. I think that would be really cool to get. But anyways, Cork's hand moved over like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop! Pretty tough for a kid. Hey guys, I could use a hand here. Is Sigma gonna get... No, wait. That part happens later. Never mind.
Yeah.
That happens at a different point in time.
Me too. Stop it!
Mm-hmm.
Let go of me, you jerks!
Yeah? Tenmyoji. What the hell are you doing? Get over here. Tenmyoji? Can you even hear me? I just had the idea. So, like... Remember the part where I said just now, oh wait, that part happens later. When I said that, I kind of felt like very Doctor Who-y. And so it got me the idea of, what if we gave actors scripts as their scenes came up? I feel like that would be interesting to see. And then make them do a run of the script as it comes up. So like you get enough of the script to do a scene. And so that way you don't... And so that way the characters don't... The actors don't have additional information. And so what if you then took the script and used like actors' comments as they're going through as sort of like feedback to like rewrite the script again and then going in with that. I don't know. Just a weird random neuron firing off in my brain. Pay no attention. But I think there might be something to it. But yeah. Whereas like an actor with Doctor Who, if they're playing someone like the Doctor, then yeah, just give them the full script ahead of time. It probably would do better with like a more heavily improv scenario, where if the actors were allowed to improv more. I don't know. Tenmyoji, you can even hear me.
Oh.
Tenmyoji, can you even hear me? Sorry.
Right.
Yeah? Quark, you using some kind of language. How dare you use that kind of language? I would never say naughty words like that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Sorry, Quark. I can't let you go. I have huge separation anxiety. Please, I'm scared, Quark. I need something to hold, and you're small like a plushie.
They can't lock away the soul. Once my body's gone, my soul can escape.
Listen, young man, you can't be showing people your soul. You gotta keep that thing tucked away in your pants, young man.
Please. You have to let me go. Let me go.
No, I'm dragging you to. I'm gonna find your mom and tell her you've been naughty. I'm gonna drag you into timeout, Quark. Fuck you.
I'm trapped here. Let me die.
Ah, so melodramatic.
I have to die.
Oh, you don't. What you need to do, young man, is finish your plate of green beans.
Kill me. Somebody. Anybody.
I probably don't even need to do that with the way America's health insurance policies work.
Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
No, no, and no! It's funny. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Nah, oh god. Are we sure the snack helmet wasn't on too tight? Are we sure about that? Come on. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him.
Right. I've got it.
Good job, Clover. His hand. His hand. It's in the same posture as if he was holding a knife. You could have. You have the models. You didn't want to. Then again, this is a long game, and I don't want to. I shouldn't nitpick. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhed like he was possessed. Which is also the name of one of my favorite archetypes in Yu-Gi-Oh! Familiar Possessed. AKA Charmers. Really cool card art for essentially a point in Yu-Gi-Oh's time where there wasn't a whole lot of anime aesthetics in Yu-Gi-Oh! What are we going to do? We've got to calm him down somehow. Well, there was some anime, but like really cool anime, I'll say.
Yes?
Mhm.
Are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Soparil Beta.
Soparil.
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that.
Mm-hmm.
What?
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just...
Man. I feel so torn. Part of me doesn't want to go long, and on the off chance I'll be able to catch some of Neaster's stream. But on the other hand, I feel like I have to go long because we are very much treading old turf a lot today.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop!
No.
Stop!
Alright, sleepy baby time. Here. Alright, Cork, go to bed. Go to bed. Sleepy baby time now.
Respiration, blood pressure, heart rates. Everything's normal.
So cute. Oh, little thumb suck. Oh, god damn it. Dot has some great emotes. Respirate. You can watch the VOD. I can, and I will. I very much will. It's just I don't get to see Ash a whole lot. I don't get to see him a whole lot. Now I'm like, oh, I'm missing out. I love interacting with that guy. He's really cool. But yeah. I should invite him to do something soon. But then again, he'll probably be very busy. He's always busy. Ugh. Damn it. Oh man. God. I got a compliment about my art the other day. And it was from someone I didn't think they paid attention to my art. That made me very happy the other day. But yeah. Anyway. Primrose, everything's normal.
According to his readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Ah, yes. Now I can dream of morphogenetic fields and locks and mice being trapped in horrible maze experiments in which they very likely will drown. Alright, I guess we're good for now.
Yes.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Yeah.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
Yeah.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Right. I wonder. So Cork is, when that goes off, Cork perceives time as if everything was on fast forward. But anyone interacting during that, they don't have sluggish movements, which I guess kind of makes sense, but I feel like maybe their movements would appear faster to them too. I don't know. I'm just thinking about like any time when they're having a struggle, or like two people when a knife is involved are fighting, and I wonder, would that affect like the effectiveness to fight off someone? But I don't know. It probably attacks the part of the brain. Yeah.
How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well...
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
Hey, interesting thing. We know that Luna is female, or sounds female. It doesn't matter what Luna identifies. It's mostly just... Wait, no, that was a different person entirely. Sorry, I was beginning to think, what if Luna was the person who initially released Radical 6? And was the person who said, I have doomed 6.5 billion people, or whatever. But I think those are different people. I think it's safe to say. But, I don't know. Luna! Maybe Luna has a bit of a dark secret. She seems so nice and innocent. Wouldn't surprise me.
Not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article Sigma showed me.
Yeah?
You'd better not be lying.
Okay.
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses that do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
I mean, okay, the whole thing about using 100% of their strength, that... The fact that Luna knows that isn't super suspicious to me, because that's a trope heavily used in writing, especially in shonen. And, like, that's something that I could see being reasonable and acceptable with the realm of science fiction. Yeah, like, I could see just a normal person coming up to that conclusion. But, yeah. Anyways. Moving on. So when Court tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
At least, I think so.
So what kind of virus is it? A world ender. I pulled the newspaper article out of my pocket. Everyone crowded in.
This last line. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying this is some kind of quarantine zone?
Maybe.
I already explained this. That's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Dio ran through what he told the rest of us in the lounge. Then essentially, it's fake news.
Was faked?
But the virus is clearly real.
Mm-hmm.
That Adam machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
So, do you know how that thing works?
Mm-hmm.
There's 1,000 ways to hack it. Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted.
But the symptoms are very real. Unless... Maybe Clover... And wait, no. Maybe Quark and Alice are really Zero and they haven't been going crazy. No, wait. No, that would be pretty stupid for Zero to take a bit... to do a bit only to kill themselves. Although... You could fake the symptoms with hypnosis. Hypnosis. Yeah. Q is just Zero with an extra line. Oh, you're right. His eyes are that extra line. Take that away, and it's he's just a Zero. Q was Zero. It has to be. But who knows? Oh, I need to stretch. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. Oh, I can hear my neck cracking. AKA, okay. Maybe. I don't know where you're getting the K from. You die at 0 Kelvin, AKA 0K, AKA okay. 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 All right. Zero Senior probably just programmed it so it'd spit out.
Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
But...
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
What?
What did you say?
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go bed. All right. I might be wrapping up stream soon because I'm starting to feel it in my throat. I'm starting to feel worn out in the throat. Yep. I've just been raw dogging this dialogue too much. You want to say that again? Yeah, no. I already know where it was going. All right. Whoa, Alice, what the hell?
As much
Explain.
as I'd love to. I'm sorry. Time's up. Hit the
Time?
buttons on your bracelet.
Shit. 5 minutes.
And we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Exactly. I'm sorry.
All right.
But I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this.
All right. Let me check the flow. God, I really would love to push forward and get us some new segments. But fuck, I don't know if my voice will last that long. I feel like I let my voice go soft. I feel like my vocal cords aren't where they used to be. I used to be able to, there's been a lot of talking this stream. But I don't want to damage or hurt any vocal cords because I do stream tomorrow, so probably not. Probably for the best that I don't. God damn it. Alright, let's... Fuck! I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to. I'm really sorry we didn't get any progress today. We didn't make much. Alright, let's quit to menu. Let's see who's streaming. Maybe I can catch Ash. God, I can't even speak. Maybe I can catch Ash. What is this? I don't know. I'll check this out. Let me change scenes so that way I can use my other monitor without doxing. But yeah. Okay, Lord is still streaming, but that's not a huge surprise. But is Ash Cat? Yes! Ash is still streaming. Oh my god, he's playing a game I recommended. Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna go right into Ash. Slash raid.
Place your hand on the Quinn's forehead. It feels cold and passive like a porcelain.
What? Oh wait, now I remember. Yeah, hold on one sec.
Royal Nugget looks with an air of slimy calm.
I have double slash raid. Hold on. Stir. But yeah. Alright. Anyways, tomorrow I will be having we'll be having another stream, probably of more Resident Evil. I will also make a fucking schedule for the next week. I think I will be having a collab, and we might not have anything Wednesday, but yeah, we'll see there. They're having a pop. But anyways, why does it say one viewer? Fuck it, who cares? Anyways, we'll catch you guys. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.
Yeah.
End card.